Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will Photoshop this ordinary picture into this. So let's get started. First I have chosen the size of our canvas. It will be 6000 by 4000 pixels. Since our final picture will be in a portrait, so I will increase the size of our canvas even more according to the picture requirement. Here I have imported our stock image. Now I will crop it using the pen tool for precise cutting. I am gonna crop it from the waist till the head and of course including the gun. It is quite a boring procedure, so let's speed it up. Since my cropping is done, so let's save the selection from using path. Now let's import a pair of legs. Here is the another stock image that I have saved earlier. Now I am cropping it using the magic tool, or you can call it a magic selection or a quick selection tool. I'm using this tool because I don't want to make a precise selection, and since it is not needed, I am gonna pair these legs with the rest of the body and merge it as good as we can. Now let's fix these minor details which were left during the selection. Here I am using the patch tool. Now all the errors have been fixed. Let's move on to the next level, and this is a background, or you could say just the ground. As I have told you earlier, this is going to be a portrait, so let's increase our canvas. Also, I don't like this sky, so let's remove it. I have saved multiple stock images of skies, and I will keep testing it until it will fit the image. Now I am matching the colors of the both images, the body and the background or the ground, using the color balance and hue and saturation. Now let's stand on a car's roof and let's make it more realistic. I am using the puppet warp tool. I think it's good now. Now I am removing this sharp white border or the remains of the previous sky. I am using masking for this purpose. Now let's make this even more realistic by removing the previous shadows from the shoes and the other parts of it, and later on I will add my own shadows for it. Now it is time for the sky. First I tried to use a gradient color or a gradient, you can say a texture, as the background for the sky, but it doesn't suit it. So let's add another detail. This is a castle or a church, a ruined building, I don't know what it is. It will add a character into our portrait. Man, this selection tool or this selection through the pen tool is quite a tedious process, so let's speed it up. Now we have made our selection and let's fit it into the picture. I think this looks quite good, and of course the color adjustment. Later on I choose the moon as our sky background. This will add more drama into our image. Here I am adjusting the levels and the curves of the moon to make it more dramatic. When I'm done with the moon, I decided to add a fire, or you can say a bonfire. So I chose a perfect fire image for this. I even added a fire particles. If there is fire, you can imagine there must be some light or some shadows of it. For these highlights I again used the color balance and hue and saturation. This is the best technique for creating highlights and shadows. If there is a highlight on my body, then it must be on the car as well, and the ground also. So let's draw it. Later on I wanted to add more grass, so I used another stock image, and then the unnecessary parts of it are removed by just using the mask. Now the mist or the fog is needed, so let's create it. I'm using brush for it. I kept thinking that something's missing on the right side or the right corner, so I added a tree and make it look closer so that I can get a depth of image, or you can say depth field. But this is looking quite a sticker, so let's add the texture to this tree. Now it's looking good. Now let's add a glow to the moon, and it's reflecting the highlights on everything, so let's draw the highlights as well. Here I am done with this picture, so let's get it a final touch using none other than the camera raw filter. I also made a simpler version of it without the text. Please let me know what do you think about it. Do you like it or not? Please comment below and let me know your thoughts. Also subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Thank you for watching.